my God. Oh. Rainy day recess today. I think for the most part, rainy days are not a teacher's best friend, but not here at Beacon Park. We love rainy days here. Mr. Wislocki and I, who's not here today, he's at a training to get gatified. So, gonna miss him today. Hopefully he got a good sub. But he's gonna miss out on the very first regatta. Look who showed up.
Decided to stop on by, see what's going on here at Beacon Park. You know, a lot of good things going on here. A lot of great things happening.
We have
especially in the fourth grade.
Fourth grade has some. We have it going on. Who are we kidding?
Yep.
We actually have no idea what we're doing. We just fly by the seat of our pants every day.
We're like Stacy's mom.
Stacy's mom has got it going on.
Yeah, she's got it going on.
Yes.
Can't wait for the regatta.
Regatta day.
It's not raining though, is it?
No, it's not raining.
Gosh, I thought for sure we were gonna have regatta today.
Maybe like in January.
Maybe. You have to hit it really like just perfectly. Regatta. I was so excited this morning when that lightning was going on and I could hear the rain coming, and then I'm like, regatta. Regatta was just so fun, you guys. I don't know. Everybody tries to stay in for rainy days. We try to go outside.
It's in the past we're at Stonegate, and there was Stonegate Lakes where there's a river that just came right across in front of our room. Cindy, can you see what's happening here?
We used to have this bark out in front of our portables that was to cover up the dirt patch, and every time it rained,
it was to attract the ants. That's what.
And it was an ant attractor. A lot of people try to get rid of ants. Not at Stonegate. We try to attract
Give us the
them.
ants. We like to
just send them out to the portables. Then they won't go into the building.
Yeah.
The rain would come and wash away all of the bark into the parking lot. It was really cool.
But then the weird thing is, like, the next day, all the bark was back. How does it happen?
I don't know. The ants carried it back.
Yeah, or the bark fairy. These ants. They're pretty strong.
I hear that they can carry like 5 million times their body weight.
I think that's exactly the number. All right, I'm going to a gate training today, so
it's gonna get gatified.
And see you later.
Has your sub showed up yet?
I have not seen her.
It's a her.
Yeah, last time she got lost coming here, so we'll see how well she does this.
I better keep my phone on.
Yeah, you know who you are, Marianne. Oh, I said her name. Marianne.
Okay, we're going to Disneyland after school today.
Yep.
Can't wait.
Ready to go.
It's gonna be awesome. Disneyland in the rain is the best.
Hopefully it's still raining.
Yeah, hopefully. All right, talk to you in a little bit. Okay, so a couple of weeks ago, I don't know if you saw the episode that we had Alice Keeler on, and she was talking about pixel art, and we wanted to find a way to tie it into what we were doing, so we came up with this project today called pixel art, but we're going to tie it into social studies, and what we're going to do is we're going to have the kids go in to their social studies book, and they're going to create a map of California and the water system that's involved in in California. So they're going to create this pixel art of California and draw out the water system in California. We'll see how it goes because they've never done it. It involves a lot of technology too. They have to learn how to conditionally format their spreadsheets, and so there's a tutorial that goes along with that. And the way that we do things, we don't just roll out a template for them. They gotta figure out how to do this stuff. So, not entirely sure how this is gonna go. Their food web projects, which, I'm gonna show you one of those things. Okay, check this out. Was that cool or what? Yes. So that was stop motion animation done with Google Slides. And our next project was inspired by Alex Keeler's comment during our hangout, and it's a pixel art. Should be pretty interesting. Can't wait to see how this one turns out. So I'm curious how you guys get information from your class back to home and then back again. What we have here is we have these blue folders that we send home. We put, all their stuff in here, we send it home, and then theoretically the parents look at this stuff, take everything out, and then return it on Monday empty, right? But seems to be a challenge for some of these students because it comes back clearly the parents have not looked at anything inside of it. Any thoughts on this? So excited to be here on a Monday. Look. People think I'm weird because I talk to myself, but I'm really talking to you. Okay, so exciting. These kids are going crazy for the regatta. I just rolled it out for our teams, and so they're back over here. They are working on their designs, and so here is the parameters. It has to fit in this box. So their design has to fit inside of this box. They can only use paper and a glue stick. And they have to, of course, name their boats, right? Because it's bad luck to not name your boat. If you've ever watched Forrest Gump or know anybody that knows anything about sailing, you have to name your boat. So they are working on a design. They have 1 hour. I'm hoping that the weather cooperates with us and we get a little more rain. It was just pouring a second ago, and we get some streams that we can do the regatta. If not, they just sit there until it does rain, but we just have an hour to work on this. Look at who I get to eat lunch with today.
You're snapping.
Right now the kids are working on this pixel art project for California, and what they have to do is they have to create these pixel images in a Google Sheet, and the hard part is they had to learn how to conditionally format the sheet. So they had to turn it into pixels, they had to format each cell so that when they typed in a number, it colored it in a certain shade, and it was driving them crazy. Fun to watch. A couple of them figured it out. They became the experts. They helped many of their classmates, like my friend Bianca right here. She became one of the experts and helped a lot of her classmates. So proud of her and all the kids that are figuring this out. Now, to the content. They have to design a pixel art picture, masterpiece I called it, of California. All right. So first, they had to create a map of California. Oh, you can't see that, huh? I'll just read it to you. They had to watch this video that showed them how to conditionally format, so set up the page in Google Sheets. And then they had to look at standard 4.1 of the California history standards for 4th grade. And the masterpiece had to include California, and it had to have a compass rose, and it had to identify the Pacific Ocean and the state of California, where that was at in their pixel map. Now, there's a bonus, you can't really see it on here, but it says it also needed to have a color-coded characteristics of the physical environment of California. That included the regions and the waterways and the landforms. And so that was the extension for this wonderful project, and we couldn't thank Alice Keeler enough for inspiring it, and Mr. Wislocki for setting up the conditional formatting, because he's an expert at that. And then my input was attaching it to a standard and having we work really good together, me, Mr. Wislocki, and Alice Keeler, and so it's attached to the entire standard of 4.1, and it's a great project. Really excited to see how this turns out.